What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Throw Meter podcast. I'm your host, Tom from Detailing Made Simple, and today I have something special for you all. So here we have Titan Tim's fiance's brand new Subaru. Finally, not a white or gray color. So here you'll see all the dirt and stuff that's actually right here on the B-roll going on, and it is pretty dirty. Now, one thing to note is that Titan Tim did polish and coat the entire vehicle, with the exception of the passenger hood side. So we will do a quick comparison of how well does it clean, self-cleaning properties, how dirty it is, how much easier it is to clean as well. And then also for the wheels and tires, there is nothing on the wheels and tires, and they are pretty dirty. So this may be a quick 3-part series. So if this video lasts a little bit short, it's just because I am focusing on certain aspects of the detail and I don't want to make this video too long for all of you. So stay tuned. I will see you all in a bit. All right, everyone. So step 1 is obviously cleaning a super dirty wheel. There is pretty much zero protection, literally zero protection. The only thing that Titan Tim put was just Guardian tire dressing about a month ago on the tires itself, and that is it. Now it has driven a lot through, all these dirty gravel roads and muddy stuff. So this is why the wheels and tires look the way they do, and especially the paint as well, even though it's ceramic coated, which you all saw in the beginning. So we're gonna do this in a 2-part series. Now what I do have here is an orgy of products. I call it an orgy because I got like Quiver Brake in here, Maniac wheel and tire cleaner, ADS. I got a whole bunch of stuff in here just because obviously with my tier list video was that I was trying to give my rankings, and then I have a whole bunch of products that I'm like, you know what, let me see if what happens when I mix up a bunch of tire cleaners / wheel cleaners, and guess what, kind of nothing happens. It all kind of just works the same at the end of the day. So it's not like a super cleaning formula whatsoever. So that's what I got here. And for this case, I like to scrub my tires twice, and that's why I am scrubbing first the tires, then I'm gonna rinse it off, then I will cool down the rest of the inside of the rims. Oh, look at all that browning though. Do you get a little bit more browning? You actually do, but it's not worth it in terms of performance, depending on which type of tire cleaners, non-quality tire cleaners you're using, but just look at that. Now, what are the purpose of some tire cleaners, or not tire cleaners, tire dressings? Typically what they do is obviously help protect the tires in itself, but also if you do get some of that browning qualities, you shouldn't be seeing any more browning at all whatsoever. So what I am spraying here is Ragnarok 1-4. It is a very light dilution, nothing serious on this. And I'll grab a, just gonna clean the face of the rim with just the wheel brush. Nothing fancy, because Ragnarok really does melt all this stuff away really, really easily. And clean this all up just as such. And scrub the tires one more time. And you can see we are getting nice white foam after this last brush. The last scrub is not as dark anymore, no more chocolate milk. And we are pretty much finished. Now, one thing to note too is I did forget to get under here. Don't forget the wheel wells, just as such. Just scrub it, and we are done. And that is it. We have a perfectly clean wheel and tire, and obviously the fender wells as well. And this is how it looks right here. And I will fast forward this clip. I will just grab a little bit of, this is the before. And I'm gonna try to blow dry this real quick for like about 30 seconds or so to see if we do have so just a quick blow dry on the top half. As you can see, we did pretty good compared to the browning that we had before. Obviously, I didn't scrub all the way up here, but in terms of the face, it did a great job compared to over here. So, huge difference for sure. Huge difference for sure. And so we are up to the actual paintwork and seeing the 50-50 on a coated side versus a uncoated side. And here are some of the benefits. And you know what, for this part, Titan Tim, if you could do me a favor, if you can just zoom in, and here, hopefully if we stand still, you'll be able to see a lot more little water spots, like actual minerals sticking onto, let's focus out right there. Be able to see a little bit more minerals that are actually focused and embedded themselves onto the paint. Obviously we need to clean that with a little bit of agitation versus on this side. You see that? Very minimal, nothing whatsoever. So I am just going to do a quick pre-rinse with no actual soap or foam whatsoever. And then from here, we will foam it on with Apex pH neutral soap. That's what we're gonna use and show the cleaning power of just having something that has some protection. And right away, you could probably just tell from one side, all that beading, and it's pretty much flat. Sorry, Titan Tim, and it's pretty much flat right there. So just huge difference, of course, of it being coated, and that is the reason why we have a lot more minerals. If you zoom in, you could tell why we have minerals, because look how the water is staying on the paint, versus over here, it will just beat up and either roll off or just collect themselves in a little more organized fashion. So time to foam on some Apex right up here on the hood. And watch yourself just in case. You know what, I'm gonna foam from this way so I don't wet you all. And then on the windshield, I did forget to say that Tim did put on Classy Glassy from Thor. Just look at the rejection right there, easily. Same way the windshield is rejecting that soap and foam is the same way it is rejecting over here on the hood itself. Look at that. So there is completely flat sticking onto the paints on the passenger side, and here it is rejecting itself. Huge difference. Typically you want to let this dwell for about a couple minutes or so, but in this case it's not really needed. So we are just going to foam off and see what we're left with. Should we blow dry the hood and see what's the difference afterwards, Tim? All right, so time to rinse off. I haven't used Classy Glassy yet. I haven't used it yet, so
I love it.
I gotta give that a go. So we're gonna pretty much fast forward the video. I'm just going to grab the little blower I got over there and blow off the rest of the water and see how the actual paintwork looks. Yeah, definitely a lot cleaner on the coated side, for sure. So Huge difference. So now all I'm gonna do is just fast forward. We'll do a contact wash, Titan Tim and I, just to get this over with on here, and we'll see at the end after we dry the vehicle what a contact wash does for a coating as well. All right, everyone. So quick rinse off right here, and just to show you how the ceramic coating is behaving, and just after the contact wash, you can see that beads are just flying all over the place, just like here. Tight, tight. Tight round beads. So it is doing pretty good so far. No issues yet. As you can see, it's not coated whatsoever on that side. Classy glassy is good. I'm gonna spray down there, so watch out for a bit. All right, everyone. I know I said this was going to be like a 3-part video, and I guess I lied. It's just there was a lot of information here, especially with the half coated, uncoated car, what a tire dressing and proper tire cleaners can do for you in terms of cleaning your wheels and tires, especially the tires. And I use Ragnarok diluted 1:4, which is not a strong dilution. Do I recommend you use it every single wash? Absolutely not. You could use an all-in-one tire cleaner for something like that. And the only reason why I use Ragnarok was because Titan Tim is going to coat this in the future. So it's better to try to keep it as clean and mineral free as possible until he is ready to coat that as well. So that is something for all of you to know. So quick recap, what happened. Of course, as you saw, the 50-50 with the uncoated side, it had much more minerals on it, much more standing water. And of course, when I started washing the vehicle, just from one half to the other, it just felt super, super slick. Now, I am not saying what coating this is at the moment, but in terms of that, we'll give you the verdict once everything is done and see how long this rides out. So hopefully you found all of this informative. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also, yes, a coated vehicle does clean much easier, does get rid of that dirt, grit, and grime, and yes, it does leave less dirt on the paintwork. So that is for something all of you to note. Now the second thing is Titan Tim did leave the passenger front fender side uncoated as well. So we will see that in the future. So see you all on the next one. Peace.